Today is the last day on the job for Muncie's Police Chief Joe Winkle.
And the department's new top cop comes at a time of turmoil for the agency and for the city of Muncie.
Call 6 Investigates Kara Kenny sat down with Nathan Sloan, the officer getting ready to take over the chief's office, to find out how he plans to restore the public's trust in the police department.
Nathan Sloan has been with Muncie Police for 18 years, much of it as a detective. Instead of solving cases, now he'll be solving some of the agency's biggest problems. Poor morale and turnover are among his top concerns.
Do you see a lot of officers leaving to go to Fishers and other places like that?
Absolutely. Right now, we're kind of a revolving door where we get people in the door and trained. I mean, if there's anything that Muncie does well, is we train officers through a vast array of calls on the street: guns, shootings, robberies, stabbings, sexual assaults, any of those things that are typically associated with bigger cities is exactly what we've got here.
You can see from this picture they have a few empty slots. They're actually budgeted for 108 officers, but only have 93 on the force right now.
We need to get that number up immediately. I mean, we are going to be doing everything we can to hire aggressively.
Sloan's arrival comes as federal authorities are investigating several Muncie police officers for alleged police brutality, and the department is also facing several excessive force lawsuits.
Given all of that, how do you move forward?
We've got to get our head wrapped around exactly what's gone on and what's going on, and see where that leaves us to tell really where we're going to move on from there.
Muncie City Hall has been the focus of an FBI corruption investigation for several years, and just last month, Mayor Dennis Tyler was indicted for theft of government funds. Muncie's mayor-elect chose Sloan for chief and patrolman Melissa Pease for deputy chief. Both say they have not been privy to much of anything related to those federal probes.
We have not had the liberty to review anything at this point, and we don't really know all the details and haven't been able to evaluate that. I'm sure it will affect us in our new administration, but we will deal with each issue.
Would you say that the public trusts this department?
I think that there's been some issues. Some relationships have been fractured.
Both Pease and Sloan want to repair those fractures by improving transparency and communication with the community, as well as providing resources to help address Muncie's drug epidemic.
It's exciting to be in a position like that, but it's also a daunting task. I mean, we've got a lot in front of us, so it's kind of a little sweet and sour situation for us.
In Muncie, Kara Kenny, RTV6.
And Nathan Sloan's first day as chief is Wednesday, January 1st.